Mikerowchip here playing Run 8
Train Simulator 3.
and this is the A-Line episode 61. Really? Is it 61? Feels more like 11, but it's not. All right, so we're here with our MP15, and we are switching. Actually, we're drilling these into the GP yard. Let's take a little look around before we start. Huh? So here are the cars we're drilling in here. And once we get all these drilled in here, then we're going to start putting them out here at the Georgia Pacific plant. They've got quite a huge facility here, and I got to figure out where all the cars go. I got a map, though. I have limited confidence in how to do this. Now, all of this came off of the pecan yard, which I've lost. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, those guys you just parked. Yeah. These are all the cars here that are going on other... I think these ones on the far right here are all going back to Waycross, and these ones here are part of another local that's in the area. All righty then. So let's go back down here, and we're going to land back where we left off, and that is Pizzaw right here. Okay, now this one here is empty. No, it's full. And that's going to go on this track right over here with the other full ones. Not that one, with the other full ones right there. So we are going to have to throw this switch right here. It's already thrown. Very good. Jump on and let's go. Forward. Forward harch. That's the forward thing. Oh, that's why I don't have the train HUD up. Nope. Engine HUD up. There we go. There, notch one. That's what I want. 90, 90, 0. Everything's great. All right. So this one's correct. This one's correct, but the third one is not. We're going to have to jump off and throw that third switch. Now, I went and got myself... Well, I didn't get it. I brought up the Georgia Pacific site, the map from... what do you call that place? The depot. From the depot. And so hopefully I'm going to be able to figure this out. We'll find out. Hopefully this map is accurate. Okay. And now we're going to do a little bit of braking. With the independent there. Jump off. Jump off. There you go, buddy. This ain't railroader. There you are. Back on. Ho. That means forward. Smiling Jimmy knows that. I just pick up the radio and I go, ho. He knows what that means. It means move. We've been working with somebody as long as I have. 60 episodes. Yeah. You start to anticipate each other's moves. Plus, it also helps that I have complete control over Jimmy, so. All right, in we go. Next to our wood chips. The Family Lines wood chip hopper. Let's get off. Nice. It's just this one, right? This one should be empty. It is. Okay, we got to push it back a little bit further, though. Give me a nudge. All right, put it in notch 2. It's all right. It's a little bit heavier. There we go. And let's stop it right there. That'll do. Now, somebody... let's see if I remember what they said now. Well, first we're going to have to set the handbrake, right? Yeah. Okay. So then you want to... I need a bump. Oh! See, look at that. See, he knows exactly. He got it done almost immediately. All right. Now, somebody was saying that if I say, open the coupler, I hit shift, it automatically does both. Nope. Well, it's too late now. I don't know. We got to close the angle cock on this side. That's how we left it open on. Yeah. There's something about if you're on one and then you either hit control and then press it or shift or something like that, it does both at the same time, which is great, except I kind of like doing both of them. It makes me feel like I'm, I don't know, doing something more, you know? Back it up. There we go. Thank you. We're going to go one track over now to where us. Oh, I can't click on those. I know the only other tankers I have down here are these that are empty. Now, the hazmat tankers, according to the map I'm looking at that you can't see, there's a non-hazmat tank loading, which I think are these over here, because they have to be because they're empty. And then there are hazmat tank unloaders. So, yeah. It seems like I have everything, you know, all the cars are matching up. But does the actual physical map I'm on match up? That would be the next question. Okay. Throw this switch. And are these both empties? They're both empties. Alrighty. Hop back on. Forward ho. There we go. That one slipped into notch 2. I put it into notch 1, then took a hand off the switch, and then it just kind of went to notch 2 anyway. It's all right. Gives me a chance to get a drink. Of course, notch 1 would have given me the same opportunity, but what are you going to do? If there's no silver lining, then you got to create one. Okay, put these in here. So these hazmat tanks are these here with the stripes down the middle of them. Those need to be unloaded. And then these are not, what are they filling up here? What are we taking out liquid from a plant? Is it whiteout? Are they producing whiteout at this plant? You know that liquid you put on paper? Many of you may not know what I'm talking about. Although I'm not really sure. Is this an older crowd that I'm in front of? You know, that I am currently watching? Are you guys older? Or are you younger? Or is it a complete mix? I don't know. Not that it matters at all, but I mean as far as whether you're going to know what I'm talking about when I say whiteout. Well, then I think about it. Even in my last years of teaching, which was like 3 years ago, students would still come up front and ask me for whiteout. I never had it because I had no use for it. But I'd always say, no, sorry, I don't have any. Set the handbrake, give me a bump. There we go. Open it up, come over here, open and close. Now this one is, well, I don't really know right now, I guess, but I'll look anyway. This one is empty, and the one behind it is full. These are not stacked right. What do you call it? Ordered. They're not ordered? No. Blocked. There you go. These are not blocked very effectively. Now we're going to throw it in notch 2 on purpose this time. We got a little bit ways to go back as the boxcar tracks are over to the left there. That's all the way back to the original first switch. The tall switch stand. See it way over there? That's where we got to go. Here we go. Here's the old engine at the front there. I always want to call it an SW1500. Well, now it's called an MP15. At least that's what it said when I bought it. Here we go. Slow it down here. We'll jump off, hit the brakes. Hopefully not too soon. Nope, not too soon. Come on. Look at the bottom of it, huh? All right, what did I say this one was? This was empty. And which one is the empties over here? This one here? Nope, it's this first track here. Okay. Oh, unzoom. Hard to walk around when you're zoomed in. You tend to walk into stuff. Here we go. We are getting it done. Let's put it in notch 2. Once again, we got a little bit of distance to cover. Here we go. There's also some 2-bay unloading. So I'm assuming these are 2 bays. These covered hoppers here. And they're full. I'm assuming both those things. Now, is this first switch thrown correctly? Yeah, but the second switch is not. Are these 2 bays? Let's look when we go by if we can see. They look small enough to be 2 bays, right? I can't tell. 1, 2, that's a 3-bay right there. Uh-oh. I don't think it'll make a difference. I don't think. How much room we got left with these tankers? Is there enough room on these tracks? Might fly over there. Oh, yeah, I gotta stop. That's right. Stop. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Just put it on full. Why not? All right. Sorry, Smiling Jimmy. I was not conducting very well there. Yeah, we're gonna have to check. Look at all those tankers we got left. I don't know if I got a lot of room or a little room. Looks like, I mean, got a lot of tankers in there, so I don't know. All right, now we'll come over here. The unloaded. Yep. The unloaded. Yep. Now, are these, which ones are the, oh, these are the F plate ones. All right, now this one on the end, is this one is empty, right? It says F plate on it. What does this one say? Nuh-uh. But it's empty. What the heck's an F plate? I don't know. Well, the F plates appear to be, you know, the extra tall ones. I don't know. We'll find again. We'll have to wait and see. Alrighty, put it forward. What happened? I hit something. Here we go. I'm looking at the top. That's what I'm about. What happened? Don't do that. Yeah, it looks like it's an F plate, then a regular, and then another F plate. Let's get over onto this side to better gauge as to how far we got to push it. Push it good. There we go. And then this one on the end, that's just a regular boxcar. This is another F. This one is also empty. This one's full. Okay, stop. Too much planning, not enough driving. All right, so this one here in the middle is full, which is, we got to move it over one track because these are full. Yes. Okay, and this one says F on it. Is F for fun? I'm not sure. All right, so go here. Set the handbrake Give me a bump. There you go. Open it. Then come over here. Open it. Close the angle cock. Throw it in reverse. After you do this for a while, it gets pretty easy. Or it gets easier, I guess I should say. I still make mistakes, but I'm still a novice. Yeah, all the rest of them are tankers. Looks like 3 hazmats and 2 regular tankers. Oh, no, 1 regular tanker. All right, I should have been riding this, but that's... Well, we'll walk here now. Am I doing this right? This one's full. And those are full. Yeah, I'm doing it right. There we go. Now we want to go on this side. I don't know what episode in a row this is of us doing this. Again, not that I'm complaining, but it's going to be exciting now to start pushing them into the Georgia Pacific spot, on the spot tracks. Start spotting them on the correct loading and unloading tracks. Not a whole lot of boxcars in comparison to tankers. Few. This one should be empty. It is. That'll do. Thank you. We're going to need another bump. I'll also guarantee it. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no. How's about that? We got enough bounce back. There we go. Maybe in the non-hazmat tankers, it's just some byproduct that we don't need. I don't know. How does one make paper? I mean, I know it's out of wood, but what's got to happen to it? That I don't know. Got to be pressed, and is there enough water in the wood that when they press it out, I don't want to be on this side, but now it's too late. Well, maybe it's not. Put me here. Walk over to this side. Whoop, there we go. Is it is it got to be pressed out? The water's got to be pressed out of it. I mean, paper's dry, obviously, right? And so all that water that comes out of the wood has got to be shipped out somewhere? I don't know. I wouldn't imagine that in real life railroaders would have any idea as to how that is, right? I mean, there's no need for it. I mean, I suppose they could write up out on their own, but as far as performing the job, you don't need to know. All you need to know is what cars go where. Let the paper company do its own business. That'll do. Give me a bump. That'll do. Open that. Open this. Close that. Now, before we pull away, let's do that flying I was talking about. Where is it? There we go. Always press the wrong one first. Okay, we got a lot of room on the hazmats, and I think we only got to put one more on that one, right? Am I thinking right? One more on there. These should all be full, empty. What? This one's full. This one's empty. This one's full. This one's full. This one's empty. All of these are full. These are hazmats. What? Are these going to the right plant, maybe? I got them going to the wrong place? No, they're gaps. Well, that shouldn't be right now. Am I sure all of these are the same? Yeah, they're all full. Okay. But these should not be. And the acid cars should be full. Acid tank, acid tank. Oh, wait a minute. These are not. This. What? Is this one not an acid tank? Excuse me. It's empty. So it must not be an acid tank. Right? Because there's that one there. This one's just a tank, then acid, then a tank. Yeah, it just says tank. It doesn't say acid on it. That is weird. And I'm way over here now. 2-ethylene acrylate. This one has a nitrogen blanket on it, so I got to be careful. The heck's a nitrogen. Okay, well, the stripey one here is not what I think it is, so we'll just sort it as such and see if it works. When we set it out, we'll see if it does what we expect it to do. Let's do a little bail in there. Here we go. Give me some notch, too. Oh, I got to get more comfortable. Hold on. There we go. All right. Got to lean back in the chair a little bit. There we go. Adjust the microphone. There we go. Beautiful. So it looks like we got acid, non-acid, you know, hazmat, non-hazmat, non going on here. And I'll put that one that looks like a hazmat car on the regular tracks and see if they'll fill it. And if they fill it, then I guess what do I care, right? One last time back down this way. Now, this first one is full, and it's going to go on this first track here, right? Yeah. The second one is empty, even though I feel like it should be full. Okay. And away we go. So we're going to go down the first track, the first tanker track, this one right here. And it is set incorrectly. Holy moly, we're 25 minutes in. How'd that happen? Where does the time go? Into the past. That's where the time goes. New time is in the future. Then there's the current time, the time I'm experiencing right now. There it goes. Now, now, now. Oh, that was just time that just passed me. And then the time goes into the past. Look at me. I feel like Neil deGrasse Tyson right now. It's okay if you don't know who that is. Alrighty. Slow it down here. Jump off. There we go. Now we want to bump it forward a little bit more. Just till we pass this frog here. This frog here. Next one should be empty. I've checked it about 4 times. Let's check it a 5th time. It is. These are empties. Oh, yeah. Okay, so come over here now. Come on. There we go. Set it. Bump it. There we go. Open the coupler. Do this, do this. And now back it up. Next switch is right back there. This one's already set properly. And this we're using as a yard bypass track. That's what that's for. Although I think the track right down the middle is free, right? That could also be a bypass. Yep, the one right behind it again is going to be full, right? Yes, it is. Okay. So it is empty, full, empty, full, empty, full. They're going to make me work for it. Just another beautiful day in Florida. Sun's out, mostly because I set it for sunny. We only got to fit 2 more in here, and I think we had room for like 6 or 7, look like, if I can remember correctly. Here we go. And that'll do. Oh, I'm hitting the brake while the throttle's still on. I don't know which one would have won that battle. Although I'm sure I would have lost my job. So, there you go. Every time he comes back, the brakes are completely burnt out on whatever rig he's got. Whatever power unit he takes with him. Here we go. Beautiful. So we got 3 more cars to go. One, two, three, and then the engine. Counting the shadows. And this way, right? Just rechecking again. Full and empty. Oh, I stopped at the wrong one. Ah, you mo. Sorry. My bad. My bad. We got to go back one more, dummy. Hey, we all make mistakes. My phone was just ringing. It's always that same person, potential spam. I talked to him once. I didn't like him. Every time they call now, I ignore them. I don't like potential spam. Oh, here we go. Add a little extra juice to this one. Push this one back to here. I remember to go in the cab too and put it in switcher 1 mode. I don't know which one gives you more torque. I'm sure I've said that before. Is it switcher 1 or switcher 2? Nope. There we go. Do this, do this, do this. Jump on, back up. And our little dance continues. Now, looking at the map, there are 2 cars, 2 load points that face. I'm going to have to come at them from the, what does that make it, the east. And then 2 of them are going to come, all the rest of them come from the west. I have to think about that, too, when I pull them off these tracks. Plus, I have no idea how many cars are going to fit on every set out. I don't know. It doesn't really tell you on the map. It just tells you where they're at, not how, what the limit is. I'm up to the challenge, though. Now somebody's texting me. Come on, people. I'm trying to be famous on YouTube right now. Go. Got to muscle down for this one. Oh, really muscle down. right, so that's empty. This is empty. That's empty. And this last one should be full. And it is. Beautiful. Okay. Disconnect this last one. Open it. Come on. There you go. And back it off. What time is it? It's not even 1 o'clock yet. We're in the middle of the shift. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Now, this first one ain't it. It's the second one I want. Let's not fall for that trick again. All right, the very last car that has to be drilled into the Georgia Pacific yard, and we got to start spotting cars. Looks like a lot of the places, well, I take that back. Some of the places have extra tracks to load to store cars on. So if I take like 5 cars, I can only spot 3. Some places that's not gonna make a big deal. The other ones I'll just have to pull back the ones I can't put out yet. That's all. They were gonna send George with us because he's real familiar with this plant. He'd be able to tell us how many spot in each, but he got sick, couldn't make it. Of course, my question was, well, why didn't he just write it down? Nope, can't be done for some reason. Oh, that's a lot of weight. Let's add a little more to it. There we go. Now we're going to disconnect. There we go. Watch it. There we go. All right. I meant your ears, in case you'd figure that out. All right. So now what we got to do, we're going to do some flying. I picked the right one. We're, the wood chip cars and the 2 bays are the first ones we're going to pull out of here. Yeah, see, this center track is kind of a through. All right, now the wood chip cars, if you go all the way down on this end, now is this one a dead end? Okay, it is. Yeah, this track here. All right, so that's good. Good. It matches up with the map. That's why it's good. All right, that and that is not it. Here we go. Is that the derail track? I don't know. So this one here is for wood chips, right? Am I thinking right? Yeah. There's one track for unloading, and then you have the 2 things there. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. What? Emergency mute. All right. Now, how many can fit on there? I don't know, but it's not going to make a difference. I'm sure it's going to be long enough no matter how you look at it. So these are all wood chips here. Sure. And then the 2 bays. Now, where are the 2 bays going to go? The 2 bays, as we're coming back this way, it's not, that's wood chip. this is the non-hazmat tanks are going here and here. Okay, that makes sense. And then the next one down, yeah, is this one here. And what the? Okay, oh no, wait a minute. This must be the boxcar unloading right here. This is the hazmat tank unloading right here. Makes perfect sense. And then this is the FMC unloading here. All right. All right. So wait a minute now. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Because the two bays are going to go here. The two bays are going to go here? Isn't that what I said? Then the plate boxcars go over here. Over where? Oh, over here. There it is. I lost the tracks right there. Okay. The reason I say is because these are tanks. And this is the what? No, that's right. No, it's not. It's the two-bay unloading. I wouldn't think this would be a two-bay unloading place. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's it all going? That's what it says, though. Okay, that's definitely tanks right there. So what's this? This is the FMC boxcar unloading. I think I got it all hammered out. I just don't understand most of it. No, wait, but what's this? This is the, this looks like the FM. Is this the, because look at this here. Wood chip unloading, and then this would be, right? Because if I'm pulling it this way, all right. So I know the wood chip. I'm going to pull the wood chips down this way, and then I'm going to back them into here. So I got to be on the far side of the yard to do that. Then there's the hazmat tanks, which are these right here. And then is the two-bay unloading. That's where I'm confused. The two-bay unloading. Is that... I want it to be here, but I think this is the FMC boxcar unloading. All right, here's the next question. Let's do this. Yeah. And then what is... industry tags, left control F8. Left control F8. Okay, I think I'm on the wrong thing. Left control F8. No, it's rail cars. That's not what I want. Train stats, rail car. No. I'll get it. Industry tags is right control F8. Ah. Right control F8. Oh, I'm still on the wrong screen. I'll get it. There we go. See, that doesn't really help you. It just tells you gap. It just tells you gap. All right. Well, let's get the cars. Let's get rid of. I don't want those industry tags on there, so let's do that again. Okay. All right. So again, I'm trying to think. Put those there, right? And then these would have to go all the way over here, is what I'm almost positive, right? Why can't I? I'm looking at my other screen here now. I should have got off. I should have got off and figured it out. All right, so this is, yeah, the two-bay unloading is this right over here. It's either this right here or it's this right here. The way it's on the map, it looks like it is, well, it could be either one. All right. So let's go back over here to the train, to the engine, and let's land. Then we're going to come over here. That was a lot of didgeridoo there, wasn't it? That's really loud. So we got to run down to the other side of the yard, pick up the 2 bays, and the wood chip hoppers right there. So we're going to go down the middle is what we're going to do. There's the 2 bays. Although that one right there on the end is a 3 bay, and that's a 2 bay. It don't say there's nowhere for 3 bays to go. Alrighty. There we go. Forward hoe. Now this first switch is going to be wrong, isn't it? You're wrong. It's all right. According to the rail driver, speed limit here is 15 miles an hour. So we're going to pull these out first, as the wood chips is the first place we got to go. There's 5 of them there. I think we'll be able to set all of them out in one go. Throw that. Here we go now. It's a long trip to the other side. Not that long. Go. And a beautiful shot right there. That's a nice shot right there. Somewhere along here is probably going to be my thumbnail shot. I really like it. Okay, so we got to go down this track first, the near track, and then the far track. I did not say star track. I said far track. All right, so we can run through this first switch. Ain't gonna make a difference what it's set at. Q652 just came out of the route. And there's the switch. I can see it now. Probably should have been over on the other side. We're going to see when we clear the switch a little bit easier, but what are you going to do? Go on the other side next time. And that'll do. Beavis. Oh, I got turned around. All right, here we go. Look at that thing. Isn't that nice? Such a beautiful view. All right, I'll come back this way. Throw it in reverse. Here we go. Going back to get the 2 bays. Well, what's supposed to be 2 bays, although they snuck a 3 bayer in there. Now, if it decides it's not going to unload the 3 bay, then we'll tag it for somewhere else. We'll take it somewhere else. We'll give them a fine. If you don't want it, we'll take it someone who will appreciate it. That kind of a thing, you know. course, I'm just following what the game's telling me. It was tagged for Georgia Pacific, so we got a lot of room for tankers left, didn't we? Yeah. I got a room for another 10 tanks. Yeah. Let's make that like 7. Give ourselves a little more juice here so where friction is slowing us down. There we go. We get it. There we go. Now we're going to go forward, and we're going to hang on the back here because we're going to have to throw that switch once we go over it. But you know what? I'm going to jump back off because I'm looking over at the timer. We are in the butter zone right now. Yep, that's going to be it. So starting in episode 62, we're going to run back there into the yard, come back here, pick these up. I'm very confident where the wood chip hoppers go, but where these covered hoppers go, I'm not real sure. Where they're telling me it goes don't look right. But anywho, I hope you guys had fun. I had a great time as usual. Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? If you don't like the fact that I sort of know where all the cars got to be set out, well, this just may not be the channel for you.